Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that our system is clear of all viruses, spyware, and adware. Now, it's probably silly to tell you that you need an antivirus program running on your computer all the time. If you don't, you certainly should have. Most people know that by now. So what we're going to do is go to Google, and a good one to use you can get for free and is very good is AVG Free. Okay, so there's free antivirus. Just click the download here. Okay, and then you can download the free version. Okay, and install that. I've already got it on here. Let me just open it up. Here's what the antivirus software looks like. And it comes standard with many things here. We have the antivirus, we have the anti-spyware, link scanner, resident shield. It automatically updates, and there's some other things here that you can activate, but you have to pay for them if you do. Okay, so what you can do is you go into scan options, and then you can do a whole computer scan the first time, but you can set up a scan to run by itself, and then you never have to worry about this part again. So you can manage your scheduled scans, and then you can edit your scan, and then you can have it run however you want. So I run it on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 1 a.m. Okay, so you can set this to run the way you want, whether it's daily or whatever. Okay, so that's just the basic scan that you need to put on there. You need to have some software. But I'm going to get into some more advanced scanning techniques. Now, AVG is very good, but there are some pieces of spyware and malware that it just can't remove. So you need some more heavy-duty tools. So make sure that you have an antivirus running at all times first, and do a scan if you haven't done one with AVG. Now, after you've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Google again. And this time, we're going to look for something called Malwarebytes. Okay, so we're going to go into Malwarebytes, and we're going to download this. Okay, and again, it'll start by itself. Okay, so here it is. So I'm going to save, and I'm going to run that. Now, Malwarebytes removes everything. It's a really good anti-spyware software. Does a very thorough job and gets spyware that many others can't get. Okay, so let's just install this. Okay, we're going to update it, and we're going to launch. Okay, now the free version doesn't automatically update, so you're going to need to do that by yourself when you run it. But it's well worth the money to go and purchase a license for it so that it does this all for you by itself. If you can't afford a license or you don't want to buy it, you can just do it like I'm showing you here. Just go in and manually update it. Okay. Okay, so there is a trial version you can also try here. Okay, so what we can do is we can perform a quick scan or a full scan. I just use a quick scan, and it goes through and it's going to find any malware that's on your computer. I've had my computer actually shut down because of a really bad virus before, and I was able to run Malwarebytes on it through a recovery disk, and it actually removed it. I couldn't get it removed any other way. So this is a must-have. Make sure that you download and run Malwarebytes, because it may find something hidden in your system that is eating up your processor and maybe doing more damage. So let this run. That's your first step. Okay, now as you can see here, it's found 8 items. Let's click OK. It's going to show us all the items that were show results. Okay, so we have a number of things here that it picked up that AVG Free did not. Okay, let's remove them. It gives you a log here. Okay, and then it says you need to restart the computer to finish the process, so you should go ahead and do that. Okay, now after you've done that, we're going to download anti-spyware software that's of equal value. Okay, it's just a very specialized piece of software. So we're going to look for super anti-spyware free. Okay, and let's go to download. We're going to download the free edition. Okay, and the free edition, as it says here, does not include real-time blocking or scheduled scanning, but you can do a scan whenever you want, and you can do an update. Okay, so as you see, there's a special there if you want to take advantage of the special. I'm just going to download it and install it. Okay, so we'll run this. Okay, I already have it on here, but I'm going to install it again just to show you how easy it is. Okay, anyone who uses the computer are only for me. So if you have a multi-user system, you can choose how you like it there, where you want it to go. And just finish the install like that. Exit the installation. And now let's give it a run. Okay, so let's set the default language here, English. We want to check for the most recent rules. Yes, we do. So it'll go and download the most recent definitions to make sure that we get everything that it can find. Okay, click next. Okay, you can send a diagnostic report. Okay, it's sending the diagnostic information of my computer to them. Now this is optional. If you don't want to do that, of course you don't have to. This just helps them to be able to track any spyware that it finds. Okay, let's click Finish. Okay, we don't need to do that part. Protect home page. Okay, so definition version here. Let's just check for updates. It should have done that already, but let's click that button first. Let it finish. Okay, so we now have the most current version on there. So what we want to do is scan the computer, and then we'll pick the disk. I'm just going to pick the one disk. We're going to do a quick scan. Okay, and it's going to just go through here, and it's going to find any items that it can, and then we'll remove those as well. Okay, in my case, since I run this fairly often, there's nothing found here. Okay, by doing these steps, you'll make sure that your computer is free of viruses, spyware, and adware.